What's going on, guys? It's your girl, Nicole Rose, and welcome to Iconix Radio. I'm so excited about today's special guest, all the way from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, y'all. My girl, Miss Nicole Wilson, is in the building. Make some noise. What's up? Calm down, people. All right, I know this your girl's missing. Sit still. Oh my gosh, mental health mogul, co-founder of Boss Chics of Houston, headed by Miss Green, is what they call her. We'll get her in a minute. Real estate executive producer, NW Investment Properties. You're into real estate. The list goes on and on, but one of my favorites is the momager. And not only that, the queen of Boss Chics of Houston. One of the queens.
There you go.
How you feeling, girl?
I'm lovely. That
was a long intro, right? Listen, and there's more to it. I just had to give me the top 5. Oh my gosh. I'm good. Let me just say, you look amazing.
Thank you. You too.
I tried to, bring out my Boss Chick colors today. But you shining in your yellow.
Thank you.
You always dropping gems. Like, man, you was just talking, and I was like, yo, this is finna be a deep interview. So how you feeling? You woke up this morning, what you do, girl?
Woke up this morning, I just kind of laid there.
Yeah.
Just kind of sucked it all in, thanking God for waking me, to see another day. And then kind of got up and made me a little breakfast. And
what you eat?
Then went sat back down.
No chicken and waffles?
I didn't eat. I didn't even have the traditional breakfast. I ate my leftovers from Papa Do's last night.
Come on, listen. It's nothing like some leftovers from Papa Do's because that seasoning get to sit in there. Look. Okay, so a good day for you.
Good day for me is not having to do anything, but still making money while I'm doing nothing. That's an awesome day.
That's an awesome day. Listen, I just want to say, from one queen to another, congratulations.
Thank you.
Because you be hustling.
I'll be grustling.
Listen, and it's the difference between hustling and grinding. When you grustling, that means you grinding in the hustle.
Yes.
It's like, whoa.
That part.
I first actually met you at a table read, and you were doing one of your jobs, one of the most important jobs of all jobs. The title as a mother, but also a momager.
Yep, all day.
Lil Mason. Wow. we met on the table read for 10 Reasons Why Men Cheat, written and directed by Mr. Joe Elmore.
Yep.
Listen.
Great guy.
Amazing. It was a pleasure to work with your son.
Thank you.
He's so mannerable. He's so sweet and it's genuine. You can tell that his mama weighs in them white. Oh my gosh. Let's first talk about that title because you don't have one. You're not one boy's mom. You have two beautiful baby boys.
Two.
Let's talk about that, like the job of being a mother. Just talk about it because I know.
That work-life balance, you gotta have it, but. It's awesome. Like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. One, Mason, is more mild-mannered, kind of like me, and the other one goes from 0 to 10 in like 0.2 seconds. So,
bye.
Yeah, they're like totally different, but I love them to death.
Oh man, I love it. I love to see you because you were like literally sitting across the table from me, and you was like masked up, and you was like your waist was like gone, and I was like, I'm like, who is this lady? She's not saying anything, but she's so mysterious. And everything that happened, your eyes was like this. And you get to that phone and you go back. And I just wanted to know so much more about you. Mind you, this is like months ago. And I just knew it was something about you. Now, being a momager is awesome. But being a boss chick is like, that's nonstop as well. Like you were saying, balancing the two. Boss Chics of Houston, where did that come from?
So you'll be interviewing my business partner next, Deanna Green.
Right.
I met her in an SBA training program for entrepreneurs or business owners.
Yeah.
And in that class, we didn't really say much to each other. It was kind of after the class that we kind of connected. She was having an event called Let's Be Raw. And that's kind of where this platform stemmed from.
Okay.
And we talked after that. And she was starting to create this platform, Boss Chics of Houston.
Okay.
We, chopped it up. She was actually my mentor in the real estate realm because she's, all things real estate, Boss Chics of real estate. And, we kind of just kicked it off. Our grind and hustle is the same. We move the same way when it comes to hustling and getting the bag. And her vision for Boss Chics of Houston, she saw fit for me to be a part of that. So
wow.
That's kind of a small snippet of the backstory of Boss Chics of Houston. But this conference that we're having, we kind of sat down and talked about it. We were on a podcast for a little while, but we were always talking about how a lot of women put on these empowerment conferences.
And it's a lot of them.
A lot of them out there.
Shout out to y'all, though. No shade. No shade.
No shade. But we wanted to do something different just because of how we move and how, hard we grind. Yeah. And we were like, these women don't want to hear all of these, stories about how to be empowered.
Affirmations all day.
Affirmations all day. They can look that up. They can Google that.
Right.
They want to hear how you get there. Give me the blueprint. Tell me what to do. And so that's kind of how this conference came about. And that's what you'll get at this conference on June 4th.
I love that. Now I do want to be clear because there does come a time as a boss chick when you're running so many you're wearing so many hats and you're like you're reaching goals daily. Yep. There does come a time for self-care. And I think that's kind of where the empowerment and affirmations and all that stuff come in. What does a self-care day look like for you when you just...
Well, each week, every Thursday is a self-care day for me. I go to the hair salon every Thursday. So those of y'all who know me, if they don't know nothing else about the Nicole Wilson, they know I'm at the hair salon on Thursdays between the hours of 8 and 10.
Not 8:01, not 8:05, yes. 8 o'clock.
Nails done every 2 to 3 weeks. Pedicures every 2 to 3 weeks. And then massages, I try to at least get those at least once a month. So I take care of myself.
That's beautiful because you have to. So I think that kind of is going to steer me into mental health mogul. You carry that title. And I believe that being such a well-mannered, beautiful clothes box that you are, why mental health?
So I had a business called Anointed Caring Homes where we provided services and supports to individuals that had intellectual and developmental disabilities. Okay. Been in that realm of work for over 15, 20 years. And so I've had my company for about 15 years. So we have group homes and individuals that reside in their natural home setting and receive services. And so I just mastered that industry so well. A lot of people sought after me for consulting, how to do this, how to move this way. And so working with that population of people, you got to be a special type of person.
You do.
You may have one over here in a wheelchair, non-ambulatory, can't talk, and then you have one over here cussing you out, about to slap you in your face.
Ready to get it, right.
And just kind of know how to calm that behavior and be able to work in that environment. And that's what I was doing. Wow. And so in the conference, the ladies that are coming that you don't want to miss, part of my speech will be talking about how I scaled my business and we're in rooms with the Tom, Dick, Harrys, and Karens that you don't see a lot of us in. Right. And I was able to negotiate deals to sell my business. So I just recently sold my business. Come on! In September of 2021. So I no longer
Congratulations.
Have that business.
Come on. All right, y'all, stop. Don't you? No, not right now.
So I no longer have that business.
Congratulations.
But I can still consult in that space.
Wow.
And I wrote a book for up-and-coming businesses that are in that space to kind of, steer them away from the pitfalls and stuff that I had coming up in the business. So, yeah, that's where the title Mental Health Mogul comes from.
Wow. What's the name of the book?
It's called How to Become an HCS Provider.
Wow, is it out now or is
It's
it?
out.
It's all right. Okay, y'all. Oh, published author. I told you, it's more to it. Just give us a second. We got some more for you. Just wow. So, where can they get that book?
They can get it from our website, thenicolewilson.com/book, or it's on Amazon.
Okay, all right. So y'all be sure to take your notes and be sure to go and purchase that book. Now, so is that a part of the investment side of you as a business owner?
Well, kind of, sort of,
Okay.
because I bought some of the group homes that we have. We do, my husband and I, we do own. And so the company that I did sell the business to.
Hey, Mr. Wilson. Hey, Mr. Wilson. Okay.
The company that I sold my business to, they leased those homes for me.
Wow.
So the investing side did start from that business, but we also do, fix and flips. And, we have one property in Galveston right now that we're turning into Airbnb. And then we have one in Louisiana that's under contract now. So, yeah.
Girl.
When I say I be grustling,
Listen.
it's
When
real.
When I saw Boss Chics of Houston, and now to literally sit here to a boss chick, like, yo, you're blowing my mind. I'm like, I ain't doing. I gotta do some more work. Okay, so being a wife, that's a job,
boy.
y'all. Listen.
Yes.
But it's a beautiful opportunity because you glowing, sis. I'm just gonna say you glowing, okay. Just a little, just not a lot, little razzle dazzle. Being a wife, and then also do you and your husband work in the same field as well? I kind of heard you mention that a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of work with each other, helping each other out in the real estate space. He now is about to start getting back into the trucking industry.
Awesome.
But yeah, we work in the same space. And then with having those two children that are always constantly on the go, we have to kind of divide and conquer. So
Wow.
he's
It's
more
like
of
tag.
the sports, and I'm with Mason traveling to all of these different sets.
Beautiful. Now there's a really big situation that's happening very soon. We're going to talk about that in a minute, y'all, because it's about to get deep. How long have you been a business-minded individual? Because some people are born with it. Some people learn it from, how long have you had this business mindset? Like, when did it kick in?
I think in high school,
Wow.
like 16, 17, I've always had 2 jobs.
Wow.
All through college, 2 jobs, just because I knew where I didn't want to be when I, became a full-on adult.
Correct.
I think it started in high school.
Beautiful. Growing up for you, what was it like?
We weren't poor, but I did live in what we would call the hood.
Okay.
Mom worked. My mom and dad weren't together when I was growing up, but they were married. But they, of course, had divorced. When I was younger.
Right.
But I would say I had a pretty good life.
What was high
growing
school
up.
like? Was you turned up?
High school was turn up.
This Nicole, Nicole, y'all. Okay.
High school was good, fun times. Yep.
Awesome. So you're in high school. You're about to get ready to graduate. Mm-hmm. Is it in your mind? Are you looking up to anybody? Are you watching anybody that's motivating you to say, "Man, I want to be like that when I grow up"? Because I asked you a question earlier. You get your hustle from
My dad.
Okay.
Well, at least that's what my aunt told me.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, auntie. Yeah. So, did you find that passion, graduating, going into college? Like, where did that?
I
pivot?
knew that I always wanted to be a business owner. I just at that time didn't know in what capacity.
Wow.
But I knew staying in Louisiana, what I wanted to do, the vision I saw for myself, it wasn't gonna happen there. So after I graduated college, like I graduated in July of 2001, I was here in Houston in September of 2001.
Oh, she's like, bye, y'all. What?
I packed up my Honda.
Listen, come on now.
And I came on down I-10.
What? And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Wow. Man, this is amazing just to sit here and also just learn more about you because, baby, I was like, who is she? So you get your hustle from your dad. Do you have any siblings as well?
I do. I have an older sister. We're 6 years apart. And I have a younger brother. We're 9 years apart.
Are they also into? Are they business owners? Are they?
I have a sister by my dad. We don't have the same mom. She is a business owner. She's in Louisiana. So yeah, she is. She has her own CNA school, and she's also a nurse as well.
Wow. I think it's very important to be able to always relate to the culture, right? I mean, you was talking about something earlier. Yeah, we got to go ahead and break them off.
Okay.
So you have a boss chick, and I think we know what a boss chick is now, right? But then you also have a generation that goes by bad bitches. So a boss chick, bad bitch. It's like, so what is the difference, or is there a difference between a boss chick and a bad bitch?
Maybe a subtle difference, but I would say a bad bitch knows how to go get it and come back with it. No instructions needed. Just know the vision, know what to do. That's a bad bitch. Bad bitches don't complain. Bad bitches don't really need a blueprint. They just know how to go get it and come back with it. Nah.
Okay. We're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna let y'all let that just marinate, okay? Now, what are you most passionate about?
My kids, and just making sure that they, I'm able to leave a legacy for them.
I love it.
I think generational wealth is awesome. And I'm in a position to be able to do that for them. So that's kind of what is driving what I'm doing now. Right.
And I think that's very important, especially for our community to be able to talk about that. And that brings me to the Grand Slam, guys. The Boss Chick of Houston Conference is coming.
It's coming.
First annual conference.
Yes, I think it's 20 days away.
20? Listen. Get your tickets now. Eventbrite. The list can go on and on of the speakers, but because you will be also gracing the stage, you kicking it off.
I'll kick it off.
Let's get it. Let's go. Let's talk about this. It's exciting.
It is.
I think it's very much needed for women, also for men as well, to see, boss chicks in the right light.
In the right light.
Yeah. So let's talk about this conference, please.
What's up? So you have myself kicking it off. I'll kind of be talking a little bit about business development, being in rooms that we're not necessarily in and being able to make those powerhouse negotiations. We have Chris Senegal, who he's coined as buying the block here in Houston. We have Deanna Green.
Miss Green.
Miss Green. She'll be talking about, I think, self-care, maybe touching on a little bit of real estate and another platform that's coming that she'll share at the conference for women. And then we have Miss Vivica A. Fox, who's our headliner. She'll just be talking about how, she became an entrepreneur and kind of navigated her way through the entertainment world, became the boss that she is. So it's exciting. I can't wait.
Woo! Listen, not to mention the vendors. VIP is sold out.
Yeah, VIP sold out. So on Friday we have a mastermind event. So it'll be a group of 30 women in an intimate intimate setting at an Airbnb that we have here in Houston, and we'll be chopping it up with them, giving them gems and resources and stuff to kind of take their business off to the next level.
I think this is beautiful. It's very much needed. And kind of like what we tapped on earlier, you have the empowerment. So y'all get all y'all affirmations in. Get on TikTok. Like, do your little walks with the whole saying, when the words, do all that before you get there.
Yeah.
Because when you get into the room, man,
it's gonna be awesome.
Pen, pad.
Yes.
Get it ready. Iconics Radio will also be there doing interviews amongst some great, hard, heavy hitters that are boss chicks. Now, bridging the gap. I think that this is really bridging the gap for on across the board, because what's happening in the modern day society is a lot of people are becoming entrepreneurs. Yeah. And not just in one area. People are they going for the bags for multiple incomes. How important is that for people to step out and, just kind of go for it?
I think we kind of need, a lot of us are in our own way.
Okay.
And we need to kind of get away from that, this skepticism about everything is a scheme, or closed mouths don't get fed.
That's right.
I think a lot of people need to ask questions. Don't be afraid to open your mouth and, ask for information. Bridging the gap with having these different streams of income is important. I am a stickler for not having all my eggs in one basket.
That's right. That's right.
Because you never know what's going to happen. So I think that's another reason why I grind so hard, just because, one egg or one basket may not be doing as well as the other. So you have, the other one to fall back on. So I think not being lazy, asking questions and opening your mouth, because that's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna get it.
I think this is very important for me to ask this question, and I have to, because it's going to really. I just got to ask this question. What was the quarantine like for you as a boss?
Oh, it wasn't bad at all.
That's how you know it's a boss. Listen.
It didn't affect my businesses at all.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. I love that. I
actually made more money during the current quarantine.
I heard that loud and clear.
Period.
I got a chance to, and I love to, like I was telling you earlier, I love to listen and study a lot of the business-minded moguls that are out there, like as yourself. And one of the main ones that you just spoke truth, Rick Ross, he did it during quarantine. Mm-hmm. Like he found something that needs to be fixing. I mean, he filled that void.
I tell everybody, find a problem that needs to be solved.
Okay.
You can create any type of business if you get in that niche of whatever industry it is. If you can find a problem to solve.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, guys, I want to know a little bit more about you, but we do have to go. However, where can people, because she got another interview, okay? Where can people find you?
TheNicoleWilson.com, or on Instagram at TheNicoleWilson.realtor, or TheNicoleWilson on Instagram.
And at Boss Chics of Houston too, because listen, I was like, there she go right there. I was in it. To the young people that are out there watching you, even not just the youth, but to anyone that's out there that's watching you, what words of encouragement would you give them?
Stick with it. Ask questions. Open your mouth, because if you don't, you may. I mean, if you don't ask, how would you know? And then be able to go get it and come back with it. That's it.
Go get it and come back with it. Come on, Boss Chick. I love it. Okay, without any further ado, guys, we love to play games. The conference is June the 4th. June the 4th. Keynote speaker, Vivica Fox. Don't forget, Miss Green will be there, honey. Kicking it off, the one and only Nicole, the Nicole Wilson, the woman of many hats and many bags. Listen. Hey, Mr. Wilson, look. I'm so crazy, y'all. Now, guys, it's time to play a little game. Nicole, can we play a game, sis? Sure, Let's do it now. She wore her yellow, so y'all, this is just a happy moment. So I'm hoping that I don't lose, but if I do, don't make me cry. Because I need my lashes. Now,
let me see.
Mason came in here and shut it down. I got faith in you, sis. Okay. Baton Rouge, stand up. Let's go.
Let's see.
Okay. What does FUBU stand for? A, for us, by you. For you, by us. Or for us, by us.
For us, by us.
Period. CEO stat. Y'all got to know. Like, how don't you know that? Okay, we go. Who had a hit with You Can't Touch This. A. She said, uh-oh, that's my song. Uh-oh. A. Sir Mix-a-Lot. B. Ice-T. Or C. MC Hammer.
MC Hammer.
Period. Let's get it. Okay. What is the name of the 90s yogurt that comes in an easy squeezable tube? A. The Animal Squeezables. B. Go-Gurt. Or C. Yoplait.
Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt. Listen. Not one wrong. Have you been watching the show? Look. The girl know her stuff, okay? Let me see. Here we go. In Jumanji, a stampede is released. What is the slowest animal?
That is what I don't know.
A, rhinoceros. B, an ostrich. Or C, an elephant.
The rhinoceros.
Come on, girl. Listen. When I say, listen, I
honestly didn't know that.
Yes, you a boss chick. Like, look, you go get it and return with it.
Yeah.
Listen,
That part.
Is there anything you would like to tell or say to the people before we get ready to get out of here, Queen?
No.
In the words of a boss chick. See you later. It's your girl, Mikkel Rose, with the beautiful, the amazing, the multi-talented with multi-bags, the one and only, the Nicole Wilson. Thank you so much, Queen, for gracing us. We're going to see y'all on June the 4th. Go and get your tickets.
The Royal Sonesta Hotel.
The Royal Sonesta Hotel. All right. Hashtag Boss Chicks of Houston. Shout out to Vivica A. Fox coming to shut it down for the first conference of Boss Chicks of Houston. See y'all there. It's your girl, Mikkel Rose, Iconix Radio. The Nicole Wilson, Izzy.